Hey everybody, now I just did a video I called My Heap in Life, and in this video I'd really like to share the best part of my heap, which is right here. My best part of my heap, I really feel like if I want to tell you about my life, this heap really helps me to lay it down, right? So the reason I called this channel The Jody Journey is because this channel is all about me. It's all about moi. And so so I don't know if you're somebody who enjoys my stories. You've been watching my videos that I put in the Jody Vision and all that stuff. I'd like to share my personal heap of stuff right here, just to kind of tie together some of my stories and stuff. So yeah, so I did my music collection. I shared all that out before I boxed up, and I found these really nice containers at Walmart. And as you see, I got all my martial arts stuff put away except for my boxing gloves because I'm still using those. And so I kept some of the stuff that I'm still using. I didn't want to put my tapes out there and let the weather destroy them. The stuffed animal was just really cool, I found in my stash here, but it's not like the most important thing in the world, but I'm going to show that later. Anyways, as you see, I've got the keyboard, the music, the boxing gloves, and then as you come closer here, you see some of my martial arts stuff here. So I might be what you call a keyboard warrior, not only because I go online and I say things that might be confrontational, because I actually do play a keyboard and I actually do train martial arts. Well, I might be going a little bit too far calling myself a warrior because I don't actually go out and fight wars, right? Anyways, so there you have it. So I've talked a lot about how I moved to Montana because I had been going in and out of visionary state, and me and my friend Rosie kind of bonded over this, and so there's some pictures there. Kind of I've talked about a little bit before when I first realized that I might have met Bill Lieb in my visions or something. Like I started realizing he's the same person as Billy that I've talked about, and then I'd say around that time, I'd say that's right around that time, maybe sooner. I used to dye my hair dark, and that's my father. So I did another video earlier on saying, I think maybe Bill Lieb's the closest thing we could find to my father, although those guys are totally different. Maybe the parallel in our lives is the music. So I've mentioned that before. And then here you see 2007, we did these pictures where there's me and Master David and Sharon there in the front. So those are the teachers I trained with in Colorado, in Denver. And in Master Tay is Chinese, brought up in Indonesia, and he's a Shaolin Grandmaster. And so this was an exciting time because it was like a reconciliation for me coming back to the Shaolin Center after kind of breaking off with them for a little while. And similarly with Frontline Assembly, I kind of felt like, when I came to see them in 98 and 99, I felt like we left on bad terms. So there's a picture there where I kind of felt like, and I mentioned before, I like to think that was a day of reconciliation and kind of getting leaving on good terms with Bill Lieb. So so there you see, I've been kind of straddling the life as a martial artist and a musician, where I've actually put in work and I've actually got my black belt someplace. But in music, I've really only been dabbling. I listen to music, I dabble, and I talk about it. So that's why I was saying earlier on, I really want to get into Denver and work on. So I might finally start my project this year, and this year is 2023. I've always loved the number 23. Maybe that's my sign, that this is my year of magic. Well, as I've been saying, I've already been living kind of a strange life, and that's kind of how I ended up here in Montana. Is that so? I want you to understand about the visions. Is these are very real, and they're not my imagination. And I did a bunch of videos explaining how that works. So, anyways, right here, I want to share some colorful things on my wall. A good friend of mine. I don't know if you can see that one, but let's see if I can get the light to change a little bit. Yeah, so that banner is like the 7 chakras, that's like the Vedic stuff right there. When you do Kundalini Yoga and you're learning how to open your chakra yoga. So yeah, so that's the 7 spectrum rainbow. And then here is just a really cool thing I saw for sale. And it has both kinds of rainbows. It has the 7 spectrum rainbow and the 6 spectrum rainbow. The reason I'm sharing these is that I don't know, you could say, here's all of Jody's interests in life, blah, 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 music, martial arts, and there's my spiritual studies. So that's kind of why I'm in Montana for the sake of spiritual studies with my buddy Rosie Clearlight. She was very much a spiritual person herself, and Not that rank and status matters. Like, okay, this, I don't mean to sound like I'm name dropping, but Howard Clearlight was the first American to run a Zen Buddhist monastery in the United States. So I don't know if I just repeated myself, but I don't know. I just think it's funny that I connected with these people. Now Rosie was an old hippie from the Berkeley area, and we made friends over spirituality, and that's why I'm here. So that's an important part of my life story. But I really think what really ties our lives together is being an artist. I really felt that Rosie was an artist teacher. And when I talk about the visionary state, the Jodi vision, going in the visionary state, the stuff going on there is kind of to remind me to stay interested in music. So that's something I put on the back burner. Instead of doing music, I've been doing martial arts instead. Instead of going to art school, doing music, I've been doing martial arts. And in that way, I've been learning to be an artist. Now I want to share with you is my diploma right here. So I graduated Key West High School in 1994 with honors in fine arts. Now, of course, getting honors in fine arts is an easy A, and you know that. But hey, people have always been telling me I'm an artist. If you go to the East Montello Gallery, you will see my artwork that I made in elementary school. So I can't remember if this was second grade. But I've definitely been given good credit for the part of me that's an artist, So I'm not really currently doing much artwork, but I would love to get back into that too. So that's one of the things we're going to do in Denver. I've always wanted to be a painter and do music, martial arts, videos. I don't know. So there could be other stuff. So there's one thing to be an artist because you're making art in the form of a medium. So I'm an artist because I make things. But the other aspect is I'm an artist because of who I am. So even if I never make any artwork, I really feel like life is all about creating the experience and the conversation. So in the meantime, while I'm packing up to leave for Denver and, getting ready, I'd like to just kind of continue making a few more videos about, what it means to be an artist. And so I'm going to put all this stuff away and I'm going to wrap up a few more things here and share some thoughts and put out some messages here. But then I'm going to put all this stuff out. And then before I go to Denver, I'd really like to work a little bit more on just some philosophy and ideas and stuff. Kind of put my story on my life on hold for a little bit and then just talk about stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little snippet. I'm just kind of giving you a heads up because I'm about to go through this whole stack here. And I don't know, we're just going to thumb through this whole thing and I'm just going to talk off the top of my head. And we're just going to do one take, hopefully. I don't want to do any more than one take, so I apologize in advance if I stutter, if I stumble, or if I repeat myself. All right, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.